1 inch. Lane 5, back 1 inch.
At 10:20 in the morning, and then the petite final for the trailing crews will be at 8:10 tomorrow morning. This is event number 19. It is the men's JV Sharp Cabrillo Cup.
Lane 3, back 1 inch. Lane 4, forward 1 inch.
Santa Clara, UC Irvine.
We are awaiting the start of race number 19. This is the men's JV Sharp Cabrillo Cup, Heat B. 3 crews moving forward.
And the crew in lane 1, Washington, as one has come to expect so far, this regatta has moved very sharply away from the start line. Harvard, though, calmer, purposefully are tracking them, staying with them, and the OCC, the other crew that one might expect to be duking it out for one of the top 3 slots, they're moving away sharply as well. As we come down towards the 250-meter mark, we're in echelon across the course. We have Washington, Harvard, Orange Coast, Davis A, Santa Clara, and Irvine in that order as we go across, except that Irvine have moved slightly ahead of Santa Clara out in lanes 5 and 6. Moving down, Washington have moved down to about a half-length lead over Harvard. Harvard, I would say, keeping well under control, content to track Washington, content to try and hold them, not letting them get any more seats on them. But as we move up to the 500-meter mark, it's the Washington stroke sitting on the Harvard bow person, so they've got more than 3/4 of a length, and both those crews have opened up open water on Orange Coast and the Davis A crew. The Orange Coast and the Davis A crew are being overlapped by Irvine on the outside, but Irvine on the outside and Santa Clara are starting to be left behind by these crews. It's turning into 3 sets of 2-boat races.
Once again, recapping at that 500-meter mark and the lane assignments and positions gained so far. Washington, rowing out of lane 1, has the #1 spot. They are being shadowed almost every stroke by Harvard in lane number 2. Orange Coast College pulling out of lane 3. And then out there in lane 4, UC Davis, Santa Clara in lane number 5, and the University of California, Irvine. This is the men's JV second heat, And we are looking to move 3 crews forward to the 10:20 start time tomorrow, with the petite finale expected to go off at 8:10 tomorrow morning. The top 3 crews will be moving forward to the later morning event tomorrow, and the other crews will be participating in the petite final. Washington on the lead. And as we heard from Charlie in our first 500 meters, Harvard being very controlled and rowing within themselves, handling that second spot. Orange Coast College coming out of number 3. Then we're going to be looking to UC Davis out of number 4, and pretty tight race, although it is open water back to Santa Clara and the University of California, Irvine. Washington in lane 1, Harvard in lane 2, tracking one another. And now it looks like they've opened up some water lead over Orange Coast College. This is Davis out there in lane number 4. And Santa Clara in 5, currently in 5th spot, and Irvine on the far outside, not letting Santa Clara get away from them, currently in the 6th position. Washington and Harvard, longtime rowing rivals in the San Diego Crew Classic, currently controlling spots 1 and 2 in this men's JV Heat B. Harvard certainly not letting Washington get out of their sights. In fact, it may appear from this angle that Harvard has edged ever so close to the lead. We have a considerable amount of open water back to UC Davis now ellipsing Orange Coast College. And then on the far outside, looks like Irvine may be giving Santa Clara a bit of a problem. Men's JV, second heat. 3 will move forward, so the attention probably will be on the 2nd and 3rd position, currently held by UC Davis in that 3rd position over Orange Coast College. Clearly the leaders, Washington and Harvard. How much of a challenge they'll give one another here in this preliminary heat is open for question right now. UC Davis apparently has control of that 3rd and final qualifying position, and then Orange Coast College followed by Santa Clara and Irvine. This is Washington over Harvard, and it looks like about a half-boat lead, maybe 4 or 5 seats. Washington on the shoreline, Harvard. Lots of open water back. Now this will be the interesting race to see who qualifies to get into the finale of this particular men's JV event. This is UC Davis currently on the lead, with Orange Coast College trying to sneak up into that 3rd position. But right now it looks like UC Davis has about a 5-seat, 6-seat lead over Orange Coast College. Then maybe just for bragging rights on the outside, that's Santa Clara with a slight lead, about a half-boat length, over the University of California, Irvine. It appears that it will be Washington, Harvard, and UC Davis moving forward to join Oregon State, Stanford, and Cal in the grand finale for this particular event, the men's JV, which will be held at approximately 10:20 tomorrow morning. That will be the Sharp Cabrillo Cup. The petite final will be looked at 8:20 in the morning tomorrow morning for the men's JV. Looking forward now